that's a little local knowledge that's working right now.
Yeah, I think so. It's a little bit different running here in the afternoon, but Toby's really got it hooked up and really running well.
He's up to 11th. Now we're back with the leaders. Bigley on the left side of your screen. Shane Hall running right with him. And the 55, Scott Walters, has been right there all day. The Louisville, Kentucky driver driving that Oldsmobile. Let's go back behind the wall. Here's Glenn.
Number 04 into the pits. You see the holes that they have cut in the front of the car. The car was running hot. They were trying to cool it off, but just couldn't get it cooled down, Kevin.
No, the first 50 laps, you know, it started. I saw the temperature gauge going up to 280, and during that caution break, it went down to 260, and I was thinking maybe it'll go down, but when it restarted, it started skipping, so we probably could build a piston. Well, he's got to save that engine. He didn't want to totally ruin it. These guys have to run again coming up at Summerville, South Carolina pretty soon. And one thing that you have to remember, Mike, is once these guys qualify, they cannot touch the cars again until, you know, they can adjust the air pressure on the cars, but that's it. They can't touch them again. So a little heating problem for Kevin, put him out.
And that's a pretty good rule, buddy. It helps keep costs down. You have to run the car just the way you qualify it.
I like it. I like all the rules in this particular division right here. Not racing back to the yellow flag is a great rule. I'd like to see that applied in all of auto racing. I never have thought when you have a problem on the racetrack, you ought to have to race through it. But this whole outfit right here, there's a lot of great drivers. You see Shane Hall now moving in on the lead car, Billy Bigley, and he's got a lot of company right now. The first 4 cars are really close right now, and as they get the tires hot, I think you're going to see some new people trying to get up to the lead.
We'll see that when we come back. 68 laps are complete. Billy Bigley Jr. has led every single one of them. Shane Hall, though, hot on his heels. We'll be right back.
Today's coverage of the Domino's Pizza 200 exclusively on TNN is brought to you by the more than 1,000 AutoZone stores across America. AutoZone, the best parts in auto parts.
Welcome back live on TNN. Billy Bigley Jr.'s led every lap. Toby Porter has now come up into the top 10, passing by Jimmy Fritz. But Bigley has held off this man, Shane Hall, through the distance so far.
See Shane Hall going out on the back straightaway there. You said Billy Bigley did not have a sponsor. You want to know how to make it in racing without a sponsor? Lead every lap and win the race. That's how you do it.
Trouble on the 11th car, and slamming into him is Marty Ward. Caution is out. The 11 car of Mike Cox came very slowly up the front straightaway. I'll guess the steering may have been damaged because he eased toward the outside wall. Marty Ward tried to squeeze between Cox and the outside wall and just ran out of room. That's Ward's car against the fence, winner of 3 Sportsman Series races at Charlotte.
Jason, there's one thing about that wall right there. It's up for the challenge, I'll tell you. I've tried to knock it down for 15 years, and I never got it moved.
I don't think that one's going to move. That's a bad break for Marty. He was running okay this afternoon, and just couldn't get in between Mike and the wall there.
Cox's car came almost to rest up in turn 1, and he was able to nurse it around the racetrack. Caution for the 2nd time today. Marty Ward looking forward to his first Busch Series start later this season. And we'll see if there's activity on pit road during this caution flag when we come back to Greenville-Pickens Speedway. For more information about Featherlight Trailers, call 1-800-800-1230. Featherlight, official trailer of NASCAR. Highway transportation provided by Cedar Ridge RV Center, Branchville, New Jersey, featuring Winnebago. Call 1-800-988-4884 to see why Cedar Ridge is the choice of champions. 8 of the lead lap cars have pitted under this caution. Let's check with Glenn.
Yes, they have, Mike, and most of them changed 4 tires. Rick Crawford had to come back in. He changed the right sides the first time, then came back in and got left sides just last lap. But the car number 28 of Billy Bigley Jr. and the car number 85 of Shane Hall, also Scott Walters, did not choose to come in. I talked to Jay Gennari, who is the crew chief for Billy Bigley, and he said that they wanted to wait until a little further past halfway, that the lap times hadn't really fallen off that much on the car, so therefore they were going to leave him out there thinking that they'll get another caution. Now, you know, that's a strategy we've seen many times before. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it backfires on you. We're going to get a chance to see what that fresh rubber on those other cars will do here real soon.
A look from the in-car camera on Toby Porter. You see the hood there is pushed up just a bit. Jason Keller, which is the right strategy? Pit early, pit late?
I don't know. I tell you, it's really hard to call here with the new surface, but my crew chief Steve Addington is helping the 85, and they chose not to pit, so I don't know if I'd have made that choice. Be it that the lap times aren't falling off, I believe track position is going to really be critical in who's going to win this race.
How'd you do it when you won here?
Won here with 2 tires and back here a couple years ago, and it really made the difference because track position is hard to pass, and you've seen it here today.
Well, there's 19 cars still in the lead lap, so anything can happen. You know, if they have another caution, you get 15 more laps on the tire and you get fresh ones in. The guys that stopped early, they were going to pay the price.
Yeah, they could. I tell you, it's really going to be a coin toss to see exactly what to do, but I've got to go with my crew chief. He's pulled me through this year so far, so I'm going to say you shouldn't have pitted on that caution.
Boy, you say you've been around long enough to write things or always run out of his mouth, Mike.
The good thing about sitting up here is whichever decision we make doesn't affect our paycheck.
Well, I don't know.
Here, let's check with Glenn.
Well, hey, Jason, I got a question for you. You know, since Billy Bigley's running up front, Shane Hall's in second, do you think maybe that your guy and Shane's crew have decided to do exactly what Billy did? You know, maybe they were just staying out there playing follow the leader. All the cars behind them came in, but yet they stayed out there.
May have done that, Glenn, because it's a lot of times you do that. You get behind, all you do is watch the car in front of you, and one of the cars behind Shane came in, so the rest of the field came in. But I'm going to stick with my crew chief. He did the right thing, I hope.
That's Jason Keller, who drives the Budget Gourmet Chevy on the Busch circuit. Native of Greenville and visiting with us here in the booth. Glenn's with Marty Ward.
Quickly, Marty, what happened out there? Looks like you just ran out of room.
Yeah, it looks like some couple guys got together up in front of me, you know, and they come up, and I was done committed to the outside, and they kept coming, kind of pinched me into the wall there a little bit. Just a racing deal.
It looks like you finished for the day.
Yeah, it looks pretty much so. It's been to rear end and all the front end stuff, so it looks like we're finished.
Okay, better luck next time.
Thanks.
Getting ready for the restart. 19 cars on the lead lap. 8 of them have made pit stops. Billy Bigley Jr. has led every single lap. This is a tape that'll go into his highlight reel.
Contact getting into turn 1 there.
3 cars are involved. The 57 of Bobby Russ Wood is the black car. 61. Is that 19 Scott Lovelady? Yes. Lovelady, and the 3rd place car, number 55, Scott Walters.
Mike, I always hate to see restarts when you have double file like that. It's the most dangerous time of the race because they're, of course, trying to stay make up their lap. You see we're coming in the corner here. Everybody's trying to get to the bottom of the racetrack. A few cars start squeezing in. There they go.
Scotty was just trying to get down there, and Scott Walters, I should say, was trying to get down because the tires were a little hot and just clipped the 19 there. That's a shame. He's really running good.
There's the initial contact. Walters thought he had cleared the number 19 of Scott Lovelady and had not.
The 80 car just barely missed that. He could have put an end to his day right there, but he's really running good.
And that should move him up to 5th place. An impressive run for Toby Porter from 29th on the starting grid. 85 laps complete. We'll be right back.